Hello friends, hello children, welcome to my channel Nara Kids. So today we have come up with a new story that is Miss Dolfey Under the Sea, written by Bhagmita Vaishnavi, illustrated by Aditya Bharathi. Means the picture and the images you see, the illustration. It's very beautiful and it's a beautiful story. Let's see the summary. The human and marine worlds are represented in the story by two friends, Paul and Dolfey. Dolfey is a calf dolphin that enjoys chatting with her human friend Paul. Dolfey once invited Paul to meet her the following morning, but she never showed up. Was this a prank or did she forget? Or even worse, is she in danger? Let's take a look at the story to see why she did not show up as promised. Isn't it interesting? Let's get into the story. Paul and Dolfey prologue. Human beings can think, communicate, create, and take actions. For this gift of rationality, mankind is considered the most supreme among all the creatures on earth. Over the years, we have advanced our lifestyle with cutting-edge technology. But when it comes to taking care of our primary home, the lap of our mother, Earth, how rational are we? So this is a question for ourselves. We share the planet Earth with various other species. We have a close relationship with them. All the species are independent on one another, and that maintains a healthy ecological balance. Therefore, our behavior as human beings profoundly impacts the lives of other species. Relatively, some human activities have marred the environment and caused a threat to the survival of other living things. One such activity is plastic pollution. Plastic not only pollutes the land out but also water bodies. About 8 million tons of plastic debris get discarded into the ocean every year. With this story, let us learn how careless, non-biodegradable waste like that of plastic can harm marine life and act in a way that is more responsible towards the environment and more compassionate towards all life forms on Earth. Identify the animals. Now check if you have identified it correctly. Let's go through the story. There were two friends, Paul and Dolfey. Paul was an excellent scuba diver and Dolfey was a dolphin calf. They were friends ever since Dolfey's mom introduced Paul to Dolfey. Paul once lost his way in a deep oceanic dive. Dolfey's mom saved his life by guiding him back to the shore. Paul and Dolfey usually met near the cliff. They used the blow conches to call each other. When Dolfey, the little bottlenose dolphin, met Paul, she spoke about her beautiful oceanic home. Our ocean is so large that it covers 71% of the Earth's surface. Dolfey's eyes sparkled with pride when she said that with zest. Paul always listened to little Dolfey curiously. We are a huge family of mammals, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, marine invertebrates, sharks and rays, seabirds, plants, algae, plankton, and other microorganisms. Dolphy said it all in one breath. Paul digging and giggled to see Dolphy talk so enthusiastically about her marine family. Paul asked Dolphy about her friends. She said, I have a lot of friends. Not only the dolphins, but the largest mammal, the blue whale, to the tiny barnacles. All of them are my friends. Paul appreciated Dolphy for her large circle of friends. Paul told that his favorite part of diving was to explore beautiful and coral reefs. Dolphy replied, Oh, yes, yes. Do you know some of these coral colonies are millions of years old? Paul was surprised. Millions of years old? These coral reefs? Dolphy nodded. Yes. She further added, Our swimming school is near the coral reefs. The dolphin calves go there to learn how to be fast swimmers from the teachers. Paul exclaimed, How? Wow! Take me to your school someday. Dolphy replied, Sure. I will certainly take you there, but tomorrow you must come here early in the morning. Why not? I shall take you there. Paul was surprised to get an unusual invitation. Paul asked, Yeah, sure, but would you please tell me why? Dolphy said, Friend, you must come to see our jumping station. It's delightful. You can see it from the top of the cliff. Dolphy further added, Miss Spinner will teach us how to jump out of water and spin in the air. She is an expert. All the calves are eagerly waiting for tomorrow. Paul was thrilled to hear that. He promised he would be there on time and cheer for them. The calves gathered near the coral reef and anticipated Miss Spinner's arrival for conducting the jumping class the next day. Dolphy was waiting for her playmates, Dolly and Dobby, when Dolly cried, Oh, I can't wait any longer to jump. Everyone chuckled to see her excitement. Dolphy encouraged Dolly by tapping her back with her little flipper. Dobby raised the fun and thrill by somersaulting inside water. Everyone clapped for him in awe. Then he said in his unusual style, We will be great spinners. All the calves who read it in unison. Usually, their teachers were very punctual, but that day Miss Spinner was late. After some time had passed, a sense of commotion arose among the school of dolphins. To the group of fish, we say school of fish, so school of dolphins. All of a sudden, they saw Dolphy's mom rushing towards them. She announced that their class had been called off. They were shocked. Dolphy's mom said that Miss Spinner had met with an accident. Her snot got stuck in a plastic bottle and she was injured. As soon as the calves heard the word plastic, they were petrified. They screamed in fear and clung close to each other. They were scared of plastic like a ghost. Plastic is a threat to the ocean. It pollutes the ocean and is very harmful to their health. The horror of plastic had also risked the lives of many marine animals. Dolfey's mom then dispersed the school and asked them to stay alert and safe. At the cliff, Paul was anxiously waiting for Dolfey. Paul was worried if she was in danger. Just then he heard a loud blow of Dolfey's conch. She immediately dived into the ocean to find Dolfey. When they met, Dolfey narrated what had happened and took him to the injured Miss Spinner. Paul helped her remove the plastic bottle from her snout and tended to her wounds. Paul felt incredibly sorry for the dolphins. Dolphy's mom said, "Our marine animals often get entangled in plastic and injure themselves. They also confuse discarded plastics as food and ate them. Their bellies get filled with plastic and later they die due to starvation." Dolphy's mom broke down in tears as she finished saying that. Paul realized that throwing plastic into the ocean was bringing great danger to marine animals. He promised Dolfey and her mom that he would help them clean in the ocean. After a couple of days had passed, Paul fulfilled the promise he had made. He organized an ocean cleaning program. Paul, along with a group of professional scuba divers, collected a huge amount of debris littering the ocean floor. Paul and his friends also took active roles to make people aware of safety of marine life. Aware of the safety of the marine life. Ocean cleaning program. They want people never to discard any waste into any water bodies as it might harm the species living there and get drained into the ocean. They installed dustbins at the seashore. Little Dolfey and her marine family began to live happily in the ocean water of the ocean. in the clean water of the ocean once again. During sunset, the dolphins leapt from the water, spun in the air, and whistled happily. People gathered near the cliff to see the jumping dolphins. Paul and Dolfey still meet and converse about various affairs of their lives. They value their friendship a lot and are always there for each other. So that's the end of the story. Let's look at some meaningful words. Conchus, what does it mean? A large shell which is spiral in shape. Giggled, a high-pitched laugh or laugh in a funny or silly way. Coral reefs. It is a rock-like structure formed due to coral or colony of corals. Nodded, lowering and raising the lid when agreeing with something or greeting someone. Thrilled, all of a sudden getting excited, anticipated, expecting that something will happen. Commotion, a situation of chaos or confusion. Petrified, frightened, dispersed, go in different directions, anxious, worried about something, entangled, caught in something, broke down to cry uncontrollably, debris littering, pollution caused due to waste products, discard, throw something which is no longer in use, leapt, jump at a great height. So this is something about the publication Sonalika. This is a beautiful book. I hope you liked it. I hope you children liked reading this story. You may check, and please excuse me for my pronunciation, for my tone, and anywhere if I'm wrong. Human error could happen. Now here you come with the activity. Fill the blanks. So fill the sentences through the words inside the clouds. So where are the fill in the blanks? Here are the fill in the blanks. So here you can fill all those blanks with these words inside the cloud given. And to check your answer correct or not. Take a screenshot and turn it around and check. So here is an activity 2 given here. It's a maze puzzle. I'm sure everybody likes to do this, even I. And here is the solution. Said, I'll meet you again with the next story next time. Bye bye, take care.